So based on my observation for the past 16 years, there are usually two types of real estate salespeople kind of behavior, especially during their first year. The first type is that they didn't invest time in learning. So let's classify them on this left-hand side. That means they don't invest time in learning. They just immediately do things. And of course, sometimes I applaud this group of salespeople for taking instantaneous action. That's fantastic. However, sometimes they get into trouble because things are not done properly. They don't know what are some of the right things to do, what are some things that ought not to do, and maybe they get into trouble with the regulations and get into trouble with customer service, get into trouble with consumers and represent things wrongly and things like that. Or because of the fact that they take instant action and immense execution to do prospecting, to do marketing and go for meet people and things like that, sooner or later they'll find that they meet a lot of roadblocks because they find that they don't have the necessary expertise and knowledge to advise their consumers. And thus maybe after 1 year of banging on walls and things like that, they couldn't get any kind of traction on their business, right? So that's the first category. Basically a lot of action or very little kind of investment into building up oneself in terms of knowledge, in terms of expertise, kind of knowledge accumulation. Second group, basically salespeople who came in but very, very afraid to take action. They will usually go for all kinds of courses in the market, go for all company training, keep asking their managers for a lot of training, a lot of one-to-one sessions, a lot of going around, reading a lot, looking at all the YouTube videos, going for a lot of courses, just keep attending training non-stop. Fantastic in terms of knowledge accumulation. However, no execution. It could be because of a mindset kind of perspective, meaning that maybe this category of salespeople, they are thinking about, hey, I need to learn every single thing because I don't want to look bad in front of my potential customer. I know every single thing and I want to be so good at it before I meet the first prospective potential customer, right? So this is the group of people that usually have a mindset that they want to learn everything but zero execution or very, very, very little execution. Example, how to identify this group of people if you want to see which group do you fall into is that if today somebody challenged you to do prospecting, example, either through social media or on the streets, or maybe doing a phone call and things like that, do you find yourself having that mind block to do it? Like you keep procrastinating and telling yourself, it's okay, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it next month. Next month I'll do. And just keep delaying it. And this is what we call hiding behind knowledge. And you just try to avoid taking action to talk to people, right? So what should be the right kind of mindset in terms of knowledge accumulation as a brand new agent? I would say that it has to be in the middle. It has to be balanced. Why is that important? It's because this business is about courage, and this business takes a lot of faith. And if you don't train yourself to be courageous in this business, you cannot succeed as a solid, successful real estate consultant. And we all have to understand something is that the moment you want to come into this business, you are taking an extreme high risk because you are exiting from your previous job, your previous career, that might have a stable kind of remuneration kind of concept. But the moment you come in here, there's no CPF, there's no MediSave, there's no nothing. Nobody's going to pay you anything. You are your own boss, technically speaking. You need to think of yourself as a business person. You need to think of yourself as, I'm starting out as a solopreneur and I need to succeed and I need to be able to manage my own fears. And I must conquer my fears because you are definitely some person that a consumer will look up to if they cannot get that feel from you that you're able to guide and lead them in the entire journey of selling and investing in real estate. Then technically you will run out of business and nobody is going to trust you to hand over their project to you. So I think the most important thing is that you need to train yourself to be able to accumulate knowledge very quickly in the first 6 to 12 months. And at the same time, you also need to take it easy on yourself because maybe you have been working 10 years in another industry and this is your first year in the business, and you need to know that you need time to learn, but you also need courage to execute what you are learning concurrently. So how to balance this is that you need to tell yourself that I come in here with an open mind. I'm going to learn every single thing that works in this industry right now. I need to be humble. I need to be daring to ask questions. I need to humble myself to ask people whether they can let me learn from them, to tag them on their viewings, on their presentations. I need to be humble to be daring to ask what books should I read, what videos should I watch, What skills do I need to learn in my first 12 months? I need to be daring to approach my past friends, my circle of influence, my family members, and then just share that, hey, I'm a brand new real estate consultant in the market. If you come across any friends or any people in your network that needs help in real estate, although I'm new, but I'm available, I am quick, I will find out the answer for you.